Hi, I'm Justin Perkins.
Hello, my name is Jay Perkins, Justin's father, and we operate Perkins Painters, which is a family business that has been in business now for 5 generations. Justin would be the 5th generation. It was started with my great-grandfather, and over the years, all of the tools and things that we have used to continue the business really started back with my great-grandfather, I believe, because knowing his spirituality and his insights into how God can give you the tools necessary to be a successful and good person and continue to carry on this business. Now, I always thought that things that I did were things that I did, but as I grew a better relationship with God, I came to a clear understanding that God really gives us everything that we have to work with, and the trust and the faith to do what we do and be able to be successful and work with customers and communicate with them. Those are all tools that God instilled in me as a person, and I am so grateful for those things that I can't it's beyond words.
Yeah, I have the same feelings. We are constantly dealing with faith on equipment, faith and trust with customers, and I second that God gives us the tools that help provide that trust with customers, and I believe that all things that are done for His good. So they work through Him. So everything that we do has nothing really to do with us. It has to do all with Him. And this past year has just been another example of that, where you had COVID happen, and the uncertainty was everywhere, and our certainty has always been there. And I struggled early on with it, wondering with the trust, but as time went on, God shows me every time that I can trust Him, and that was something that really stuck out with me during this time. We didn't miss one day of work in the whole year that COVID was going on, and we were inside and outside, and there was people that really struggled, and I really feel for them that God had them in that position. But one of my favorite verses is James 1:2-5. Consider it pure joy, my brothers, when you face many trials, because the testing of your faith produces perseverance, and let perseverance finish its work, so be sure and lacking in nothing. And I just grew a ton this year through COVID. My trust grew abundantly, and I just was able to get through the tough pandemic that we had through God. That's all I can say is that's all I can do is just trust Him, and I just thank Him for everything that God blessed me with in this whole year. And my family, we had struggles, multiple struggles, and I mean, one of them was that we had bought a horse for the kids for Christmas, and and it was stolen. And in this world, people want revenge, and we don't want revenge. We know that God is sovereign over all of this, and He is going to bless us no matter what. And I just pray that whoever did this to us, learns to know You, God, and we just thank You.
To build on what Justin said, the past year has definitely brought very trying and difficult times to our family, and I'm sure every family in this world. And one thing that God always had was that consistent love, and family really brings that out. And I thank God every day for the family love and just showing us that the one way to get through this is just love one another and try to work with each other. And how that looks, every person is different. Some people believe this and some people believe that, but to not use that as a tool to judge that person, that really is the main thing that we as humans want to try to remember, that we are not really the judge. So to take that role on is not our role.
I would like to ask for prayers for emotional support for my family, as it's been a hard year for all of us, and I just pray that, I just ask for prayers to continue to strengthen our family through all the adversities that we faced in the last year.
I also ask for prayers that are also family related, because your family is the closest thing to you aside from your relationship with God. And our family has gone through real difficulties in dealing with this pandemic, and I just pray that each and every one of my family members and those family members that I know are dealing with the exact same difficulties that we are can find the strength that God gives them to do the things that will pull them through as a family and as just a family of God's brethren. We got to go back to work because the bank's the bank's paying us for this. All right, thank you. You have a nice day. I hope it's something you can work with.
All right.